Welcome to the Esoteric Cat Tarot. My name is Eve, and I've been reading cards for 50 years. And we are going to start this reading today by shuffling some decks. And while I shuffle the decks and put my energy into here, I want you to do the same thing. Every deck I pull out, concentrate, putting your energy into this deck so we can get the best reading. Okay? This is the I Am Queen deck. And I am going to ask Spirit to show us a card that's going to set the tone, intentions, vibe, whatever for this reading today, okay? Queen of Connection. Y'all see that? Queen of Connection. I love it. That is a perfect one for today. Because it's all about connecting with you to get you the best message, right? It's all about connecting with each other. This is a really good one. And look, do you see how that little, I think it's a fish? I think it's a fish there. It's breathing into her mouth. Do you see it? Breathing essence into her mouth. You know, breath is life, right? Breath is life. That's why you don't blow out a candle with your breath. Breath is life. So look at that. That is connection. Breathing together. Connection. Okay. I know some of y'all don't like when I talk to you before I pull the cards. So I'm going to, starting today, put a time stamp in the bottom so you know when the actual reading starts. So if you want to skip, you can, but hopefully you won't, because there's a lot of information that usually comes out before the readings, okay? I'm drinking some of my Adiago, maybe I'm pronouncing it right, tea. I love it. I will put a link to it in the description if you would like to have it. It's amazing. They come in different flavors, and no, this isn't a commercial. Anyway, I wanted to tell you something, though, before we get started in this Queen of Connection, in this vein, okay? This is our vibe for today, connecting. Well, Sunday's my birthday. Yeah. Sunday, I will turn 60 years old, May the 10th. Yeah, I was born in Fire Horse Year back in 1966, and I'm turning 60 in Fire Horse Year. And I will officially be taking on the mantle of the Crone. I will officially be a Crone, and I am so happy, and I have a lot of things that I'm doing on a personal level to commemorate that, and some of that I will share with y'all after my birthday. But one of the things that I would love, if you are watching this, subscribe to this channel. That would be an amazing birthday present. If I can, if I can get like 500 subs, I would like to get 1,000. That would be amazing. But if I could get 500, or even if I could get like 4 more subs, I don't care. Just subscribers. Every subscriber is a birthday present, okay? So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Give me that birthday present, right? Tell your friends, come over here, watch if they like it, to subscribe. It's the best way to wish me happy birthday is to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Okay, let's shuffle some more cards and see what Spirit's got to tell us today on this second week of May. Spirit. Also, I just want to let y'all know that if you come across a reading, whenever you come across it, that's when you're meant to see it. Okay? Unless it's a specific thing that says like summer solstice, then you should see it around the summer solstice time or something like that. But just because I'm saying this reading is the second week of May, that just happens to be when I am filming it and when it will be posting. But that does not mean that's when the message was necessarily meant for you. Okay? So when you see this is when you are meant to hear this message. Spirit knows when it's time for you to hear this message. And Spirit will make it show up on your homepage for you to watch it. So remember, let's put your energy into these cards as I'm putting my energy in here while I'm shuffling them. And we're asking Spirit to show us this message we need to know today, Spirit. What do you need for us to know today? I'm hearing Really? I'm hearing that's it for the Crow cards. Let's see. I love these cards. I hadn't used them in a while. They're a newer deck for me. If you're interested in my decks, down in the description is a playlist where I do flip-throughs of all the cards I have. I post new ones every month. So check out that playlist and you can learn more about my cards that I use. Okay, Spirit. One more? Two more. Okay. I am using a different mic this time. Hopefully it is going to improve things. It is like a professional podcast mic on a boom. And if it happens to show up in here somewhere, I'm sorry. Hopefully it's not going to. But yeah. And let me know. Let me know. Do you like this audio? Does it sound better? Does it need to be louder? Does it need to be softer? What? You know what? Drop me a comment. I love comments. I love to have conversations with people, okay? Drop me a comment. Tell me how your day's going. How's your day? Is it good? Are you having a good day? I hope you are. I hope you're being blessed and feeling blessed today. That's the end of this one, I guess. Okay. Drop me a comment. Let me know about your day. It's a little rainy here, a little dreary, but it's cooler, and I like it that way. It's feeling like fall a little bit. I like that. Got my oil burner burning with my clove and sandalwood oils mixed together. Love that. Puts me right in the mood. Right in the mood to do amazing readings. So, let's get going. Territory. Territory. Feeling like claiming your territory. This is your territory, not someone else's. Someone else cannot come into your territory, right? The wellspring. This keeps coming up. And cleansing. This one is new. Cleansing, releasing the old. Energetic tune-up, new beginnings. New beginnings are always good. And this one here, the wellspring. What are you thirsty for? Body care. Take a breath. Evidently, a lot of us, including me, need to do more self-care. Yeah. I'm going through a lot of stress in my private life, and not going to make it public out there in the street like some people on social media do. I'm sorry. But, yeah, I'm going through a lot of changes. And this has been coming up a lot for me. Maybe same thing for you. I know a lot of people. I put out on threads the other day. I'm like over into witch threads. I was like, anyone else feeling like anxiety and panic and just like this feeling? And everybody was like, yes, girl. Yes, same. Yes, feeling it. Don't know what's going on. Feeling it. So yeah, there's changes happening. There's a lot happening. Okay. There's a lot happening in the world and people are very scared right now. I know that. There are people who are having a hard time just paying rent and buying groceries and paying for gas and things like that. It's just a struggle right now. And then the world is just really crazy, and technology is taking over faster than we want it to. I'm telling you what, I have seen so much happen in my lifetime, technology-wise. It's just crazy. I have seen us going from phones attached to the wall where you have to stand there and talk to, these tiny computers that are our phones now. But good, bad, I don't know. Sometimes I think technology is bad. Sometimes I think it's good. Right now we are what? We are connecting through technology, right? And if we didn't have this technology right here, we would have never connected. We probably would have never met each other. You probably would have never seen me or knew I was even alive on this earth. You wouldn't receive these important messages that you're receiving, right? But I think it's all in how we use technology. And I just got on a little, a little tangent, didn't I? Anyway, body care. I just love this because it looks like the waterfall. Can you see it? It looks like the waterfall is a person holding her. What are you thirsty for? What do you want? What do you want in life? You know, like she is resting in the arms of the waterfall. You know why? Because nature has us. Nature's got our back. Nature is the place that comforts us and makes us feel well again, right? In the arms of Mother Nature. Cleansing, releasing the old. I need to do a cleanse, y'all. I bet y'all do too. Um, you know, smudge your house. A spring cleaning if you haven't done it. Take a nice long shower with some herbs and just breathe it in. Just feel that wash off. But the best way to cleanse, go out in the rain. Go out in the rain, y'all. I'm telling you. Don't nothing feel cleaner than going out in a rainstorm and getting soaked to the bone. Just make sure it's not thunder and lightning. Feel like this might be a little scattered, but like I said, I put that thing on threads, you know. A lot of anxiety, a lot of scattered feelings, a lot of just feeling some kind of way. If you want to follow me on threads, I'll put the thing up here somewhere so you can do that. It's also in the description. But yeah, so this reading is going with the energy right now, the feeling scattered. So, well, a tidy house. Look at that. A tidy house. I was talking about spring cleaning. There's a way to cleanse. A tidy house. Clarity and organization. A tidy house. A tidy mind. Right? Get rid of the old. Get rid of those old thoughts. Get rid of the old thoughts. Tidy up your mind. The crossing. There's an initiation. And also this cleansing. You're cleansing for a new beginning. Right? A new beginning. So tidy your house. Number one. It's the number one card. Beginnings. Tidy your house. Tidy your house. Tidy your house. Your mind. Your body. Tidy it up. Because there's a new beginning coming. You're crossing a threshold. There's an initiation. Sky dancers. I love this card. And those of you who know. And those of you who don't. But sky dancers. I got my kids sky dancers for Christmas one year, and that was the funnest Christmas ever. We laughed and laughed and laughed. I mean, it was so great. And so this triggers really happy memories in me. Really, really happy memories. So sky dancer, you need to surrender. You need to surrender. This goes back to the tidying up tidying up the brain, right? That I just said a minute ago. You got to surrender. Things that you can't control, stop trying to, okay? Stop trying to control the things you can't control, because what does that do? It makes you unhappy. It makes you extremely unhappy. Really. Be happy. Just be happy. Wake up every morning and choose. Be like, today I'm going to be happy. I'm not going to worry about all that crap in my mind. I'm not going to listen to that little voice in my head that tries to make me feel depressed or anxiety or overthink or whatever. Okay? I need y'all to know that little voice in your head's not your intuition. Your intuition comes from your heart, your soul. Your intuition comes from here, your heart. That little voice in your head, I don't know. That's just some kind of conditioning. That's some kind of I don't know. I don't even know why we have. Science don't even know why we have that voice in our head. But we do. And a lot of times it sounds like our parents. Or people that were older, teachers, things like that, telling us we can't do something. Right? Don't listen to that. Surrender. Surrender to the happiness, the love, If it makes you happy, then enjoy it. If it's not making you happy, let it go. And the stranger, curiosity, 53, which is 8. Stranger, curiosity. Stranger that shows up and makes you curious. Something you're curious about. I'm curious about you. I am. The person watching this, I'm curious about you. What drew you to this video? What made you click and watch this? Tell me in the comments. I would really like to start being the queen of connection more with my subscribers and the people who watch. I would really love to have conversations with you. Really. My curiosity. I want to meet all the strangers. I want to see, because we're connected. Even if you're a stranger, we're connected because we're all part of spirit. Okay, let's see. Passion and magic. Passion. The soul. And magic. Alchemy. Connecting with other souls is the magic. It's the magic. Connecting with other souls is the magic. This is the magic. Connecting with other souls. Do you see that? Queen of Connection. It is the magic to connect. That's the magic. It's really the magic to connect with someone out there. I would like to connect with everyone who needs someone to connect to, someone who needs someone to talk to at 3 a.m. I'm drawn to do that, to connect with people, to be there, to support them, to help them. And we need more of that in this world. Even though this card territory, your territory, I mean, sometimes that can be negative, right? Sometimes that can be like, oh, this is my territory. You can't come in here. You can't invade here, Like countries, have territory, and if you cross it, then, you can be arrested or whatever. But territory can also mean the light that guides you to where you're supposed to be. This doesn't necessarily have to be a line that divides you. This can be the light that guides you to where you need to be. Your territory. Is your territory connecting with other people? Is that what you're meant to do? Are you meant to connect with other people? Are you meant to find a connection? Are you meant to connect with people on YouTube with me and learn a message that you needed to learn? Queen of Connection. I feel like it's time, y'all. It is time. It's time for us to build communities again. Spirit's coming through really strong. It's time for us to build communities again. We need to build communities again in real life. And using the technology for good, not for bad. We need to stop talking to AI and start talking to each other. It's time for us to go back to bulletin boards and chat groups where you could connect at any time, day or night, when you needed someone to talk to. Those of you who are old enough to remember during COVID, that's what saved us. That's what saved us being so isolated. I felt more connection during COVID than I do now. During the lockdown, I felt more connected to everybody in the world than I do now. And we need to get back to that. We need to get back to that connection. We need to get back to knowing who your neighbor is. We need to, there are too many people that are lonely. There are too many people that are lonely in this world. They say there's a loneliness epidemic. I believe it. I go on social media and I see, especially on threads lately, I see a lot of women my age and older saying, I just need a friend. Can someone please just be my friend? I don't have any friends. You know, my husband's dead. My kids moved far away and I don't have anyone to talk to. And that is sad. That is so sad. And I'm sure that some days you feel like that. Some days I feel like that. Some days I feel like I have no one to talk to. And we need to find a way to connect again and talk to people and build community in real life and build community online. Okay, social media used to be all about building community, and your followers would follow you, and then they would see everything you posted, and then you would connect. It's not like that now. It's all about algorithm. It's all about AI. It's all about all of that, right? And we need to stop. We need to stop letting the AI and the algorithm dictate our life, and we need to connect, and we need to connect with people in real life and using the technology the way it should be. Not just posting because we want to get a bunch of likes and go viral and all of that stuff. Posting because we really have something to share, because we really have a message to put out there. That's why I do this. I mean, yeah, I would love at some time in my life that this would, make me some money. The advertising that YouTube puts on here, whether I'm being paid or not, because I don't have enough people to be in their program where you get a little chunk of that advertising dollar, so they're still making all that money. That would make me happy. I don't charge for tarot readings. I never will. It goes against my ethics. I believe this is a gift that Spirit gave me, and I'm supposed to share it with people for free who need it. If people want to send me a gift in return or whatever, that's fine. Or just subscribe. Subscribe. It's enough gift for me. Watch this video to the end and subscribe. That would be a major gift to me. Share this out. Share this video out to your friends. That's another gift. For some reason, I'm plugging a lot of my stuff today, right? I don't normally do that, but I feel like I'm trying really hard to get people connecting. I feel that we need to connect more. There needs to be more connection. Queen of connection. That's the tone for this reading, is connecting. We need to connect. We need to connect. Now, let's get a little bit deeper here with the tarot. We already know we need to connect. We need community. We need to cleanse ourselves. We need to be nurtured by nature. Our passion, our soul, tidy our house up, tidy our minds up. Be prepared for these new beginnings. Surrender. Surrender to the thoughts that you can't control. Let them go. Surrender. Sometimes people think surrender is like giving up, but I don't think it is. I kind of think, how Christians will say, give it to God. When you're worried and stuff, give it to God and don't think about it anymore. God will fix it, right? I kind of look at it that way. I give it to the goddess. I give it to the universe, and the universe will take care of things. Yeah, that's what you have to do. That's what surrender to me means. It doesn't mean give up. It means to let it go. Ooh, justice. Interesting. We're reflecting on this, y'all. We're reflecting on the two sides of justice a lot. And I know this is happening a lot on the national level. Yeah. Justice. What does justice mean? Is this justice? See the sword? She's cutting her with the sword. She's just like, or is this justice? Where she recognizes that this woman is hurting and this woman is seeking revenge, and she is there and she wants to help her. She is taking the sword out of her hand. See what I'm saying? We're struggling a lot with the idea of justice. And what does that mean in our life? All right, let's find out a little bit more about this territory. I want to know about the territory. This territory thing. A lot of fast-moving changes in the territory. Goals. You're going after your goals. Going after your goals fast. Fast changes. Fast changes in territory. Moving? Moving, maybe? Moving, changes in your home. I mean, we got, you know, tidy up your home. We got that one. Tidy up your home. New things are happening. Cleansing, you know, surrender. Things are moving. Things are moving fast. Territory. Things are moving fast, you know. Your spirit is calling you somewhere. You're fast. You're preparing to just get the hell out, right? You're listening to your soul. You're listening to your spirits, and you just running and gonna get the hell out, right? You're gonna go fast. It's territory. The moon. You know, let's see. I'm about to cry. But that's okay. This card just, I feel the pain on her. This is the heartbreak card. This card is the most Three of Swords card I've ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? That really says the meaning. And I might be moving away from the mic as I get over here to show it to you. So I'll find out when I play this back to upload it. And we might have to adjust where the mic goes. So if I'm going in and out with sound, that's what's happening because I'm moving up to the camera. But anyway, this card just makes me want to cry. This is like the most heartbreaking card ever. Look at it. Look at it. I mean, her heart is being pulled in 1,000 directions. And she's just anguish. And then we have the moon. Not all is as it seems on the surface. You know, not all is as it seems on the surface. Listen to your intuition. Look beneath the surface. It might feel like this, but this is not what's happening. Okay? This might feel like this. This changes in your home. I'm getting changes in your home, whether it's moving, whatever. This territory and the tidy up your home, and I'm getting changes in your home, in your house, where you live, okay? Where you live. This could be that you're moving. This could be people moving in and out. This could be that you're completely redecorating. This could be, I don't know, but it's in your home. It's in your home, okay? It's in your home. And you are feeling like this. You are feeling just hurt to your core. But it's not what it seems like. You have a view of what's happening, and that's not what's really happening. You need to look beneath the surface. Okay? It's an illusion. That little voice in your head, it's telling you stuff that ain't true. Stop listening to it. Stop listening to that voice in your head. Okay? It's not... You need to do this. You need to tidy up your house. Mentally, physically, and you need to surrender and stop listening to that voice in your head, okay? Because it's not what it seems like. You have to surrender. It's not what it seems like. And this pain you're feeling, give it to God, give it to the universe, give it to whoever you need to give it to. This right here. This pain, surrender. You can't feel like this, okay? Surrender it. Give it to God. I would say give it to the universe, give it to Goddess, give it to Spirit. Whatever your higher power is, give it to them and don't think about it anymore. Because it's all going to work out. It's going to be okay. Spirit will take care of it. It might be scary right now, what's happening, because you're only seeing this. You're only seeing the illusion, right? You're not seeing what's really happening underneath. You're just seeing this. You're seeing this. You're seeing the dark and the light, the black and the white. And there's a whole lot of gray that you're not seeing. Okay? There's a whole lot of gray that you're not seeing, and you're not seeing this magic underneath. You're not seeing the magic underneath, okay? You gotta let that go. Let that go. Back to our Queen of Connection. I think this all needs to go together. Tidy your house, your territory. That's your house. Whether it's your mental territory or what, things are coming in fast and you're feeling really heartbroken and you're trying to reach some goals. But you're not seeing things for what they really are, and you're letting all of the problems in your mind, that little voice in your mind, you're letting that little voice in your mind tell you that these things are real, and they are not real. Okay, they're not real. They're not real. Time to cleanse. Time to cleanse and let it go. Get ready. Time to prepare. Okay, cleanse, let it go, and prepare for the next step. Self-care. Practice self-care. You have to surrender this illusion, you have to surrender, okay? You can't. This is stressing you out. This is keeping you in that crazy anxiety levels, okay? You have to surrender that. Surrender it. Your soul, your magic and your soul, it's in your connection, right? This is all over here. Whatever's happening in your house. Whatever's happening in your house. This, I think, is in your house, too. I think you're feeling like there's something happening in your house. And you are justified in feeling the way that you're feeling, but it's not the way you want it to be. This is all over here in your house. And we need to prepare. We need to prepare, for this initiation, this crossing. We need to cleanse. We need to figure out what we need for ourselves. A lot of this is external, right? A lot of this is stuff that's happening to you and you can't really control it and you don't know what's going on and you're trying to control it and it's making you feel really just crazy, and that's the best word I can say. It's making you feel crazy. You can't control what happens here. Okay? You can't do it. What's going to happen here is what's going to happen here. You have to surrender, let it go. You're justified in feeling the way that you're feeling, but feeling the way that you're feeling is not getting you anywhere. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're just kind of stuck in this treadmill about your territory and your home and something that's going on there, and you're just stuck in it and you're just ruminating on it. It's one of my mama's words, ruminating. You're ruminating on this and it's not helping you at all. It's not helping you. It's time to, the new beginning. Tidy up, clean it out. Clean out your mind, body and soul, and your house. Clean it up. And I'm not judging you, talking about you keep a dirty house. That's not what I'm talking about. Y'all need to understand what this is when I'm saying clean up your house. Your house is everything. Okay? It's what you're thinking, what you're feeling, whether you're taking care of yourself, whether you're nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself. That's all in your house. You got to clean up that house. Clean up your house. Things will be much better. Clean up your house. Clean up your house. Clean up your house so you have room. You have room for these soul connections that you're going to make. These soul connections, okay? Right here. You got to clean up your house so this can happen. So the magic can happen. and you can make these soul connections, okay, and build this community. We've been talking about this community that's coming in, right? It's going to be amazing. We've been talking about it, and in order for it to happen, you got to clean up your house. You got to take care of yourself. You got to surrender those thoughts so that this happens, this connection, this soul connection that's going to bring about all your magic. It's that simple and not simple. I know how hard it could be talking about, what am I supposed to do? I can't quit thinking about it. But guess what I just noticed here, y'all? This is 53 and 54, which means what? This stranger is coming before this initiation, right? This curiosity, this stranger, this person, this connection. This connection is the initiation. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Do y'all get how powerful this is? The connection. Queen of connection, right? Community. This connection with strangers. This being curious about strangers and reaching out and connecting with them is the initiation. It's the initiation into what? It's the initiation into your soul purpose. Okay? Let me flip this around so it shows up good. Because these all go together. This is the initiation into your soul purpose. Your soul purpose, which is what? To bring more magic in this world. Yes. Do y'all see what I'm saying here? Hopefully y'all see this. It's clear as day to me. It's clear. Even though this has been a little scattered, we got a lot of stuff happening in your house, but it's not nearly as much stuff as you think. You are putting way more onto this. Yeah, there's some mix-ups. There's some shake-ups in your house. People moving in, moving out. Maybe you're moving. Maybe your house is changing. Maybe a new owner's buying your rental. Whatever. There's some changes happening in your home. But it's not as bad as your little voice in your head is trying to make it. This is like the, what do you want to call it? The distraction? The distraction from the real work that needs to be done, the healing yourself and the connecting. Yeah, this is like the distraction that's keeping you from doing that. This is the distraction over here that's keeping you from doing the connecting and the healing. It's a way to keep you from using your real magic. Okay. We want to get a couple of these messages. This is goddess messages. We're going to get one of these unless Spirit wants us to have more than one. And then we're going to have a fairy cat affirmation because I love those. And then after that, we will be wrapping this one up. That's a good one. And I know you saw me do a little cut right there, but that's because I started coughing, so I had to do a little cut. But this is the card Spirit gave us. This is an excellent message to wrap this up on. Burchetta. The seeds of the future already lie within you. Find serenity as it unfolds. This is the goddess of destiny. So, this distraction, all this noise over here, let that go. Because you know what? This is keeping you from the serenity of your unfolding future. Let this go. Let all this go. What's going to happen is going to happen over there. All this connection, this community, this building this community, this crossing into your initiation, you know, the curiosity with strangers and cleansing yourself, healing yourself, preparing yourself to do these connections so that you can Find your soul purpose and your magic. Yeah, this is a powerful message right here. Let me read it again. I think you need to hear it again. The seeds of the future already lie within you. Okay? The seeds of what is going to grow in your future already lies within you. The magic is already in you. Okay? The magic is already in you. You have to find the serenity and the peace. See how peaceful these cards are? Look at this one. Look how peaceful Mother Earth is holding her and comforting her while she sleeps. You have to find that serenity as it unfolds. Okay? Don't let all this, this here, especially this illusion and this here, what you think is happening and it's not, what your mind is telling you, right? That little thing, that little voice in your head that's telling you all that. This. Don't, yeah. Sir, let that go. That's not serenity. That's not keeping you serene. Tidy your house, okay? Clean it all out. Let it all go. Surrender. 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 Serenity. Get it? Okay? Yeah, the seeds are within you. The magic. I feel like I'm going in circles, but Spirit wants me to keep harping on this. You gotta let this shit go over here that's really like, yeah, this is really keeping you from what you need to be doing. And all of this, it's not gonna, all this shit's moving fast and it's gonna happen whether you want it to happen or not, okay? It's moving fast, see that? And it's going to happen. You have no control over it. Quit trying to control it. You have no control over this. Quit trying to control it. Surrender. Think about yourself. Clean it out. Clean your house. Mind, body, and soul, okay? Cleanse. Regenerate. Energetic tune-up. Releasing the old, right? Take this time to do that because this connection is preparing you to be connected with everybody. Initiation, strangers, right? That's what this is saying. The seeds of the future, the seeds of this future, the seeds of your soul purpose, your magic, your karmic contract you signed before you ever came into this lifetime. The seeds of the future already lie within you. They're already in you. Find serenity as it unfolds. Can't force it. Can't change it. You got to find that serenity. What's that serenity prayer? For some reason lately that's been coming up and I don't even know it. It's something like, grant me the serenity to change the things I can and let go of the things I can't, or something like that. Yeah. That's what this is asking you to do. Serenity. Surrender. Let go of all of the stuff that's holding you back. All of this crap. All of this crap right here. Get rid of it. This crap. Let's go. It's gone. Turn it over. You're done with that. Let it go. Let that shit go. Toss it out. This is what you need to be doing. This is your focus. This is your focus, is connecting with people. Because you have a message that people need to hear. You have a message people need to hear. Okay, Queen of Connection. You have a message that people need to hear. They can't hear your message if you're too busy with all this stuff and you're not connecting with the people you need to connect with. So yeah. Connect with them. Let that stuff go so you can connect. Let it go. I think I'm preaching to the choir, ain't I? We all know we need to let it go, right? Because it ain't serving us. It ain't serving our soul. Let it go if it don't serve your soul. All right, let's get a little affirmation here from the fairy cats that we can say. Okay? Spirit's going to give us an affirmation or two, maybe. I don't know. We're going to find out. I love these little fairy cat cards. This one, depth. Depth. Look, it's in the water. Depth. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's read the little fairy cat book. And let's see what depth is. Depth is 49. Page 49. Page 49. So, 49, which is what? 15, which is 6. Does that number mean anything to you? 49, it might. It might mean something to you. 49, 49ers. Football. Friday Night Lights. These are just things coming to my head. I've never even watched that show, Friday Night Lights. I don't know. It means a message. It's a confirmation message to somebody. When random things come out, when I see things or whatever, it's kind of like messages to those of you that are watching. And maybe it's a confirmation that this message is meant for you. Powwow. Powwow. Native American powwow. Football, Native American powwow. I don't know. It's your connection. It's your connection. Maybe we need to go to a Native American powwow to meet our people. Maybe, there's been some readings recently talking about shamans and vision quests, right? That I've done here on the channel. I think they were part of the Zodiac series, but maybe this is for some of us that are watching. Anyway, depth. Here you go. Here is the affirmation for depth. Depth. That's a hard word for me to say. Depth. Anybody else have a hard time saying that word? Depth. Okay. I will cultivate compassion for others by acknowledging there are reasons for the way they behave. Well, that might go back to, just what's going on in your home. Compassion for others by acknowledging there are reasons for the way they behave. We don't know what everybody's going through, right? We cannot know. You can pass someone on the street. You could be working with somebody and they're just laughing and happy and whatever, and inside they're really depressed. You have to have compassion for others. You have to give them grace. That's the best way I can put this. Give people grace. Everybody's going through something. And you might not know what it is. So just because they're acting some kind of way, give them some grace. Give them some grace and let them give them some grace and some love. Let them know they're loved. A lot of people just need to know they're loved. Train yourself to look beyond the superficial by really taking notice of your surroundings. There's so much more to existence than what meets the eye. Okay, that goes back to the moon, right? The illusion. Because what you're seeing on the surface, there's so much more happening underneath, right? That goes back to that. So, here it says, when you look at a tree, can you feel the seasons it took to grow? Can you feel its roots below the surface, breaking up the dirt? Do you feel the presence of all the birds, beasts, and insects that call that particular tree home? A tree is not just a thing, it's a living, breathing ecosystem that is part of a greater whole. Sensing these overlapping layers of existence enriches our experiences and allows us to connect more deeply with the interconnected universe, because we are all connected. We are all connected. And here's a way that you cultivate empathy. This is about empathy, this card, depth. It's about empathy, having empathy for others. If you have a habit of jumping to conclusions about people based solely on how they appear, remind yourself that life is impermanent and a person's body is only clothing that a soul will wear for a brief time while experiencing the physical world. Strive to learn who a person really is, not who you think they should be based on what they look like. Don't forget to look inside yourself for your own motives of dealing with bad habits and patterns in your life. There you go. That's the thing here. Yep, that's right here. You're looking at it one way, and a lot of it you're looking at is all this is external happening to you. There's a reason, okay? Look inside, see why. This makes me think the other day. The other day, I was really, really just like, irritated and just, because I was hungry. Hangry, if you want to call it. That's what it ended up being. I was hungry. But I was just like, the day had been crazy, and I was like, all this stuff is happening, and just everything was just overwhelming me, and I was just like, and I just wanted to just rage out and scream at people, and just, But what it was is I was hungry. After I ate, I felt much better. So, yeah. Have some compassion with yourself. Have some empathy with yourself. Maybe you're just hungry. Maybe you're hungry spiritually. Maybe you're hungry for a connection with people, okay? I'm hungry to connect with more people. I'm hungry to build this community that will sustain and nurture each other. Yeah. That's what this is all about. That's what this channel is all about, y'all. Connecting, building a community that we can sustain and nurture each other when times are hard like they are. So, that being said, if you haven't subscribed, please do. If you know other people who would really love to build a community, send this video to them. Tell them, hey, here's a place I found, and they're really trying to build a community. They're not trying to chase the dollar or chase the likes or whatever. They're just trying to build community. Drop me a comment, Let's start a conversation. Anything you want to talk about. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite kind of tea? I like mint teas. This is a mint tea. What do you like to drink? Whatever. How's your day? Let's just have a conversation. Drop me a comment. I will comment back to you. I always do. I love comments, and I wish more people would leave me comments about anything. It doesn't even have to be relative to this reading. It could be about anything in the world. Maybe you just want to be heard. Maybe you just want to say, hey, I am blessed today. I'm having an amazing day. Or maybe you just want to say, oh, I'm feeling really bad today. Can someone, send me a hug, something, whatever. Drop me a comment. Share this to people. Subscribe. Remember, that's my birthday present. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to this channel. Tell other people to subscribe. I would love to wake up on my birthday and see a whole bunch of subscribers. That would be amazing. But you know what? I'm grateful for the 140 subscribers I have right now. Right now, as the day I am recording this, I have 140 subscribers. That is 140 people who want to hear the message that I have to provide. We need to think about it that way. Because it's all about numbers now. So many of us with social media and all that stuff, it's all about numbers. If 140 people came and knocked on your door and said, wow, you're amazing, how would you feel? Right? Think about it that way. If you, post something on TikTok or wherever you put on your social media, if you're posting a picture or whatever, and it only gets 200 likes, that's 200 people. That's 200 people that took time out of their life to like what you posted. Think about it that way. Don't be like, oh, Susie over there, she got 10,000 likes on hers. Who cares? Susie probably buying her likes from India. For real. It's about building community. It's not about how many likes you have. It's connecting with people. And I know one of the things I asked for was subs for my birthday. But that's because YouTube puts this magic number that you have to have more than 1,000 subscribers to unlock a lot of things. And there are some things that unlock when I get 500 subscribers, and I think that's things to do with like chats that we can have and stuff like that. And then there are things that unlock when I get 1,000 subscribers. So, and then after that, it doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. So, it's just kind of these numbers that YouTube puts up there, and I'd like to reach them. I'd like to be able to do more things with this community I'm building. Anyway, y'all, that's been it. I think this has probably been scattered and long, but that's what this week's been about. This several days have been about being scattered. Not just me. A lot of people are feeling it. But it's all this. It's this jumble of stuff, okay? We need to stay focused. Remember, stay focused. Connect. Cleanse yourself. Be ready. Be ready for this initiation. Surrender. We'll read this one more time before I close it out because I think this message is just dead on today. It's so powerful. The seeds of the future already lie within you. Find serenity as it unfolds. Goddess destiny. It's your destiny. It is your destiny, honey, to connect with people. Just like it's my destiny. It's my destiny to connect with people and share my message and to make people feel better about their life and to not feel so lonely. And hopefully I did that today for a little bit for you. Anyway, this is it, I guess, for today. So, what is I'm supposed to say? Like, subscribe, comment, share, and save. And you know what? Thank you for being here. I truly appreciate you giving me your time every day. Love your faces. Kisses.